Welcome back to Let's Play Earthbound. Last time we saved Paula.
Now we've buffed her up some. Now she's got stupid anchor arms power. And by that I mean her mind's better.
And we unpainted the town. Even the guy at the inn let us stay for free because he was so glad for what we did.
I know, I felt so stupid taking out that money, but I'm gonna keep it anyway.
So, this is the cave where the steps are supposed to be. And we get to talk a little bit about Paula.
Ah, it's a mole.
I mean, we kind of did this before. But you saw her weapon of choice is the frying pan. And you may joke and go, oh ho ho, the frying pan, that's comedic. And yeah, it kind of is, but on the other hand, have you ever, held a frying pan? That thing will kill you.
Yeah, we have a cast iron at my house. I could bring that down on somebody's head and it would go squash like a cartoon. Except there would be bones and viscera and gray matter everywhere. So it's pretty much one of those yeah, no, this is...
it's maybe a little comedic, but it's also... ooh.
Granted, she doesn't have the power to actually do it.
Well, that's why we gotta level her up.
Because her power lies in the mind.
And it is, and that's where you will notice... we got her up to, what level? 11, 12?
11.
11?
She'll level up here while we're walking around.
Compared to Ness's,
18 right
18?
now.
But she already has as much PP as Ness, but she only has 50 HP.
Yeah, she has more PP total, but she has less HP than he does.
And, by a margin. Yeah, by a margin.
She is a mage. They made Ness tankier because you play so much of the front. You play with him so much, they have to make him also, the solo protagonist kind of character.
He's also the main character.
Yeah.
And, he's the character that you're going to identify with as being... if you want a guy, if you want to feel strong, you want Ness to feel strong, because Ness is you.
Oh, we also got PSI Flash Alpha for Ness.
Yeah, Flash Alpha, which, Flash Alpha, enemies suffer from crying, numbness, or feeling strange, or I guess if they're weak enough, it just kills them outright.
Bastards. One got affectionate with Paula and then froze her up.
Dang it.
That's alright, hammer time. Didn't work on the first one.
So, of other news, though, Paula has mostly the elemental PSI. Be it, she has fire, freeze... Yeah, she has fire, freeze, thunder? And she later on gains a psychic shield. So if you need to defend yourself against... If you need to defend yourself against PSI, Paula's your lady. But this is where neat things come into play, because we've dealt with so far our PSI Hammer, which just hits everybody, PSI Freeze, which we've seen you using a couple times, which is single target. It's high damage, but it is single target.
Yeah.
There's PSI Fire,
which I was about to use, but they all died beforehand, so...
And Fire hits enemies in rows, and this is what we were mentioning before.
Oh, sweet!
Wow, jeez.
Yeah, that's 21 HP for Paula.
Holy crap. But this is where enemies show up in rows. There will be a front row and a back row of enemies. Fire does lower damage per enemy, but it will hit every enemy in a row.
Should we equip it, or should we equip it to Paula?
So the Great Charm gives 1 more defense. The Travel Charm protects against paralysis, I think it was.
Yeah.
The Great Charm increases your speed by 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that to Ness if it's speed by 5. It's I would like that extra point on Paula, but we need Ness to, actually do something. See if I can actually get fire to go off in this one.
Yeah, so fire would say hit those 2 baddies because they're in the front row, but not the mole because the mole's in the back row. And then you get thunder, which
I used in the last battle.
Yeah, I don't use thunder very often.
I think they I don't know if it's just a, joke at the fact that, the divine heroes use thunder a lot, because, lightning is considered the divine element of the gods kind of thing. And they just made it to where it's oh yeah, if you got, 2 or 1 enemies on the screen, it could miss. You could just hear it off in the distance.
Yeah.
You'll just hear like, and it'll say it didn't work.
Yeah. So that's the thing with thunder, is there's a pretty good chance that it just doesn't hit anyone. And I think the more enemies there are, the greater chance it is that it actually hits something.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, there's a pretty good chance it'll miss. And I like consistency when I play. That's why I pretty much never use thunder. It's good damage if it hits. I think it's the equivalent of...
Well, it hit for over 100 HP on everything, and that's like the biggest big spell we've had.
Yeah, it's actually the equivalent of fire. Freeze does more damage.
Well, freeze is single target, like always single target, so...
Yeah. And the thing with the higher level thunders, the higher level thunder spells, is that it will shoot out more lightning bolts. So it also means there's a greater chance to hit something because, oh no, the first one missed, but the second one hit! I should probably look at a map of this place.
Oh, there's a present up there.
Yes, there is indeed a present up there, and you have to go backwards to get to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. How much HP does these moles have?
The moles, I haven't been talking about any of the enemies in here. The moles have 103 HP.
That explains why it takes them a while.
And 22 offense.
Oh, whoa. And Mr. Batty just literally went like, ah, around me.
The Mr... Okay, so the Mole Playing Rough has 103 HP, 22 offense, 28 defense. The Mr. Batty, on the other hand, has 86 HP, so less HP, 25 offense, more offense, and 5 defense. So, like, the Mr. Baddies should just kind of die.
Well, he got dead fast, so... Ooh, that was actually a lot of damage there.
Yeah, that looked like his actual named attack instead of just kinda swinging.
I'm thinking of getting this present and then going back to sleep at that place.
That may be a plan, because after this, it's pretty much a straight shot.
Oh, baby.
Heck yeah. Oh man.
Oh, they both leveled up. That's good. Seems to be that level 12 was kind of where they wanted you to have Paula at this point. Considering the fact that her HP just went...
Woo! And I'm not actually sure if that is... intended or not, I guess. Because I know there is a degree of randomness to the stats you get up. So I don't know if that was like a pre-scripted, hey, at this level you're just going to get a crap ton of HP.
So yeah, so Paula will be the next one to level up.
Oh no, I see a bear.
Well, we'll get back to him.
Yeah, so see everybody in a minute. Okay, so we made it back this far.
Before a mole just jumped us for some reason.
Came out of nowhere.
I see you, bear. Okay, actually I have to go down now.
Yeah, going down.
Present. Yeah, why not?
Get into a fight with that bear anyway. I made it. Slowly but surely.
I'm gonna see if I can just screen those ones.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long and hard enough walk. Can we not deal with a fight every, like, 10 feet? That's a bear.
Let's start this shit. Oh, he doesn't even join in.
Quick, jump the bear while he's not paying attention.
Aha! Gotcha.
Or, you know, jump him from the front while he is paying attention.
How could he not pay attention to the front?
So the mighty bear is the strongest enemy in here by a pretty substantial margin. Whereas the Mole Playing Rough has 103 HP and Mr. Batty has 86 HP. The Mighty Bear has 167 HP. Granted, you still could have one-shotted the bear with that.
Yeah. Ah, I solidified him.
Yeah, whereas the Mole has 22 offense, Mr. Batty has 25 offense, Mighty Bear has 29.
Mighty Bear has nothing because it's dead.
He also has the highest defense of everything in here, so yeah, highest everything. I think he's the slowest, though. No, everything in here is pretty slow. He is still the slowest.
Butterfly. I'll risk it.
Butterfly. Well, as long as you're fighting only a Mighty Bear, it's not like you're fighting a boss or anything. It's still just an enemy.
The boss joins the fray. What?
God dang it.
That's not fair.
FOE. FOE.
Shut your hole. And since we're gonna get a butterfly here...
Yeah, it's only 20 PP you get back, though.
Should have most of Paula's PP back there. Or it just fills her up completely. That works.
Alright, cool. Yeah, it's a pretty straight shot to get through the rest of the cave, other than, you know, bear.
Why are bears in a cave? That's just unnatural for them. Okay, that just got worse. It's like, see if I can make this bear disappear. Oh no, that got worse! Gygus.
Did you mean 2 bears?
Did you mean Gygus?
Oh, did the bear make it? No, the bear didn't make it! So that's another cool thing. Enemies will join in, but they gotta get to you. And if they don't make it, they don't join in. That bear is still gonna be right there when you get out of the fight.
Well, yeah, but I also have that temporary invincibility, so...
Yeah. And should you fight that bear, you're only fighting 1 bear.
Ow. I have to go find that butterfly again.
Good luck with that. With all, like, the 14 bears back that way.
It's a lot of bears in a cave with moles and bats. Oh boy.
That's a lot of moles and bats.
Just get this over with. I think just... Never mind, got PSI magnet, game's over.
Yeah, so Paula has magnet, which is nice, because if she uses it, she can steal that PP from the opponent.
This way or that way?
Right.
So the way I'm going?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter, really.
Oh, there's a present up there.
But you can just get to it that way.
But I'll never be able to make it. Oh, jeez.
Like, it doesn't matter if you go right or left. I just told you to go this way because there were fewer enemies there.
Ooh, caramel.
And I think that restores...
Shut up, Dad!
I think that restores PP. Yes, 20. It's like a butterfly in a wrapper. We are almost at the end, by the way, if you can get past this bear.
I'm trying to off-screen him. Like,
no!
Come on, Yogi.
No!
Gonna have to literally go around just to get away from him.
No!
A bat! And he made it.
I was gonna say, why don't you just kill the bear? Why do you run away?
No, did I give the cup of life noodles to Paula?
No, you got it.
No, there it is, okay.
Like, why run away, though? Just kill the bear.
Because I don't want Ness to get that powerful. If he gets too powerful, Paula can't limit him anymore.
Okay, so we made it to the end. Like,
End
you
of
just
video.
gotta... And, like, really, if anything, this is just a lesson that, like, Paula is very squishy.
Well, if the bear had not been able to go first or anything like that, I would have been fine, but...
Yeah, so it's a matter of you gotta be real careful and keep her HP up. You've got shield to help protect her against physical attacks. And that's gonna be real important going in here. This is a boss.
The Mando Mole.
In fact, it is occasionally suggested that you just come back later, because this is pretty hard, actually. She has PSI shield, that's not going to help her.
Oh, okay.
So Paula has PSI shield, which protects you from PSI attacks. Ness has shield, which protects you from physical attacks. Mando Mole is 498 HP, which is actually not astronomical, but he has 37 offense, which will just destroy Paula. And he has 50 defense, which is way higher than anything else. So, I highly suggest just putting Shield Alpha on Paula, making sure she's topped off, and I'd suggest hitting with Ice. Like, Ice is your big single target damage. If you got one guy you want to kill, it's Freeze.
Yeah, but...
Oh, it did like 19 damage, though?
It did like 19 damage on Beta.
Must have a resistance to it, then.
He also just healed himself. But the good thing is that nobody fucking tells you is that this guy is very...
Oh boy, 3 PP.
Very resistant to paralysis, so just zap him with paralysis and game over.
How much did Fire do?
Fire? Fire did the most, I think.
Yeah. I'd just friggin' wreck him.
Yeah, Fire.
Like if it were me, I would just wreck him, and if Paula runs out of PP, smack him.
Well, if he would stop healing himself.
Yeah, that's the other issue. He does have PP, 161, in fact. So, this could actually be a thing. Oh boy, that's almost not even worth it, only getting like 2 or 3.
Well, it's also the fact that it's the low level one.
Yeah.
You know what, let me try Hammer, see what it hits him for. Better. How much does this cost? About 5. And this is 8, so that is 13.
I don't know if I'd go again.
I'm gonna do 1 hammer, because I'll have enough for a paralysis, so I need to put it back up.
You have some healing items, don't you?
Yeah. If need be.
Ooh, 6.
Just enough to burn him. This is that boss who is literally just the wake-up call.
Effectively, yeah. And again, that's where it's often suggested just to come back here. Like, other than that, it's handy. There's no reason for you to have to do this right now.
Background's trippy, though.
I wonder if it's more efficient just to friggin' smack him. What's her smack do?
Ness doesn't kill here.
Oh, well, I guess we'll never know.
We'll never know now.
Because I figure you're using 2 turns to magnet, so you can fire once. So that's like the 20-some-odd damage from the fire once every 3 turns.
That rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Life up, Beta.
Oh, man. Even though we didn't need it yet, because...
That rocks. Max at PP went up by 14.
Oh, man.
Learn Death Magic Omega. What? That's concerning.
I mean, the guy did have 50 defense, so her physical probably didn't do much.
Yeah, some little feet there. I used to have a red cap when I was young.
I've always worn a red cap. It's a very me thing to wear. keep wanting to get the next one because it bothers me that it cuts off. No, don't just stop!
It's another your sanctuary that is under our control again. Which means that this cave is our bitch now.
Alright, so we can head back. We can head back to town.
Run, fools, run.
Run, bears! Ah!
Run, mortals, run.
I don't know if you can get by that bear.
Yeah, I think he's kind of stuck where he's at. Oh, wait, maybe I can get him up.
I mean, you can always back attack him.
Attack. Well, that took care of that.
Surprise rounds are nice.
And I got this fur coat for my rug.
You're putting a fur coat on your rug?
Exactly.
You don't need the PP.
I just like the butterfly. I'm making a collection.
Okay.
They're actually a very endangered species, and I'm just stabbing them against this cool dartboard now that I have.
So another butterfly, but we already have one of those. Yeah, nice easy walk back, like before. And we can walk all the way friggin' back to Tucson at this point.
Which is what we have to do next, because that was the whole point we came here, was to free Paula.
Yeah, everything was about saving Paula. We just kind of happened to do this while we were here.
I figured, why not get it out of the way?
Yeah,
It's
here.
technically the second step, so...
Yeah. It is here. And now we can wander back the rest of the way! Even more wandering. Yeah, let's go. The trip back is easier.
Oh, did they fix the bridge?
They sure did!
Bastards. Ugh, tree.
Going up.
Oh, go on up. Yeah, I have to go up.
So this little stretch here is...
Butterfly.
This little stretch here is a little rough because you have to do the up and down.
Oh, crap. Oh, well, technically didn't count as back.
You know, I like how much the level ups in this game scale. Because just since the first time you came through here, all we did was we took out the couple happiest there, and we had to do some farming to take on that, your sanctuary. But otherwise, man, we just destroy these guys now. Just after that.
Wow. That's a lot at this level.
Yeah, it's... For a good while now, that's gonna be your full heal. Man, to think there's 4 levels. Oh, there's actually really only 3 levels.
Is there a multi-heal one, or...?
There is, yeah.
Up, bridge.
Okay, so that bridge was there before, but...
Do I have to keep going down?
Nope, go across the bridge.
Oh, okay. Well, there was a tree across the way, and
Yeah.
I didn't want to start anything with a tree.
Yeah, but if you go straight across here...
After I deal with the tree.
I was gonna say, you may have been able to get around the top of that tree.
Go up.
Right here!
Ah. What do you want, nerd? In the water you go.
Boop! And we have a nice easy trip. We don't have to go through... This was actually quite the haul.
Mm-hmm.
Getting around to the other... Getting around this way without that bridge there. And now we're just kind of back. And we never even got a mushroom on our heads.
Well, thank God. Oh, this fight. Both characters.
Dang it. The lady's right there. Just go get him removed.
No, I'm eating it.
Good job. You ripped the mushroom out of your brain and killed yourself. Okay, we're back in Tucson. So I will say...
Butterfly, butterfly.
Until next time, everyone. Now that we finally rescued Paula, we got a ton of stuff back to do in town. It's gonna be great.
Man, I felt so relaxed after that butterfly.